Talk about problem solving with shape partitions. So say this is your problem. Draw a shape using a triangle as 1/3. Alright, so you draw a triangle, you can draw another one connected to it, and another one, and as long as they're all the same size, now you have thirds, you have equal area, so you end up with a trapezoid, and that would be the shape that could be partitioned into thirds using a triangle. Let's do that with fourths now. Make a shape with a triangle as 1/4. Well, think back to that square example. If you take a square, draw an X, you have fourths. You could also do it like you did with the thirds. Draw one triangle, draw a second triangle, draw a third, and a fourth triangle. And as long as they're all equal, you have fourths. And you've made a shape with a triangle as 1/4. Here is a tricky type of word problem and a little bit of a test-taking strategy. Fran shared her candy equally with 5 friends. Show equal sharing. Depending on how your problem is worded, you have to choose between one of 2 options. Option 1, Fran and 5 friends is 6 total. So you would have 6. And that's what you would draw if you include Fran. But maybe Fran shared and just shared with the friends and didn't have any for herself. Maybe that's fine too. That would be option 2, in which case you just have fifths if you don't count Fran. The key thing here is, say you're taking a test and it's multiple choice. Well, look at your answers. Look for sixths and fifths. And if you see both, I'd always go with option 1. But if you see only fifths, then choose that option. Look for both, pick one on your multiple choice tests. Ideally, if you have a question like this, they'll only give you one of the 2 choices, or be very clear that Fran shared her candy equally with 5 friends, and it might say and herself, or including herself. So then you know to include Fran, but if it doesn't specify, make sure you're aware that both are available choices. You might be given a shape and then given choices, or just say, divide this into equal parts. Remember that trick? Draw the center, count the sides, those are your equal parts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I know they're not equal, but let's pretend they are. Excuse me. Draw somewhere in the center, and you just bring from each corner to the center. And now you'll have triangles for equal parts. This is actually going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be eighths. And that's how you would divide this shape into equal parts. So here's your practice. Draw what your paper would look like if you folded it into 6. Kind of draw what a paper looks like. How could you fold it into 6?